And now we have an announcement from our senior warden.
Good morning, everyone. It's really good to see you today. My name is Don Henninger, and I have the privilege of serving as your senior warden. And I'm here today to talk to you about a pivotal moment in our lives together at St. Barnabas. I know you share the love I have of our church and what it means to each of us. In that spirit, I want to talk to you about how we can come together as a church family and continue to build an amazing future together. We are resuming a journey that we started together 2 years ago, and it's a journey that will leave a lasting impact on our church, for our children, for their children, and indeed for generations to come. A little over 2 years ago, we launched a project to beautify our church grounds and make significant, long-lasting changes. The development of the Ritz right behind us was the impetus for this campaign, which we titled Welcoming the Neighborhood. We knew that the Ritz and all that's coming around it would transform the desert behind us. Where it used to be that nobody could see our rear end, now, as you can see, we are on full display. This awakened us to realize that our campus grounds and our buildings, not just our back end, were in need of some tender, loving care, perhaps long overdue. Welcoming the Neighborhood got off to a super start. We put teams of people together to envision what a refurbished campus grounds would mean, including the need to take care of some of our basic infrastructure, from our aging parking lot to wiring our campus to get properly connected to the technology world that we live in, to taking care of our church family and starting with our children. We began a capital campaign and we were extremely successful. Through the generosity of many of you, we raised over $3.5 million. What a blessing. Then COVID hit, and like a lot of things in our lives, the campaign stalled. But it did not dampen our vision or our enthusiasm for what we wanted to do, nor did it stall our work. With the money raised, we remodeled the Children's Center and the playground. And have you looked at the faces, the smiles, and the love in the eyes of our children and their parents? You can see how important that is. We also built the connecting walkway to all of the education buildings, and we installed fiber optic cabling to equip every building with high-speed wireless internet. Now we are well into the planning phases of redoing our parking lot and the perimeter landscaping that surrounds our church grounds. Adding state-of-the-art lighting and new monument signs that welcome people onto our campus, all of this work will start later this year. So the work has continued, and now more of the dream does too. We're going to continue the journey of improving our campus, and we are restarting our capital campaign to get the work done. We'll be gathering on March 20th, 2 weeks from today, to outline our plans and to invite and to encourage all of you to be a part of what we are doing. The next phase of the campaign has a goal to raise $1.5 million, and that's going to help us do a number of things. Many of you have not seen what our kitchen in Hutton Hall looks like. Don't worry, you're going to get the chance. The kitchen, just like in our homes, it's the hub of our activities as a church family, and it's a vital part of our parish life together. To say our kitchen is aging would be kind of a nice, kind way of describing it. That's the first project on our work list. We plan to replace our aging appliances there and remodel and expand the kitchen as well. We'll also do some other renovations in Hutton Hall. We also plan to provide the infrastructure for video conferencing, which we know has become such an important part of our Zoom life as a church family, and we welcome all of you who are watching now via Zoom today. We're going to improve our internal signs to help visitors get around our campus and provide new interior lighting that will help us all do it feeling safe and secure. After that, as we look to see how our funding progress has gone, we'll examine ways to renovate our youth center and then the learning center and to do some internal landscaping work too. So on March 20th, both at 9 and 11:30 after church, We'll share details on our plans, answer any questions that you may have, and ask for your feedback on what you see. Even if you've made a pledge already, please come. There's more to share and more to learn. Here's the most important thing I can ask each of you today. Get involved. Come to our forums on March 20th. Learn more. We'll live stream the 11:30 session so our online viewers can be there too. After that and into April, we'll be doing a series of gatherings, small groups meeting at parishioners' homes and on campus. In fact, we have 16 of them scheduled. It will be for fellowship, for food, and for information. A wonderful chance to get to know each other a little bit better and to learn more details about our plans and a chance to give us some feedback on what we want to do. We'll have sign-up tables in the courtyard every Sunday after church and ways to connect via our website too. So please, attend one of those. We'll also be offering tours of the kitchen as well as the Children's Center, if you've not seen that. We'll have sign-ups for those and hold the tours after church into April as well. Please attend one of those. Finally, after you learn and see more of what we want to do, then I would ask you to do two more things. One is pray. Pray about how you can respond to the financial needs of our church and how you can make a lasting impact on our future. This is ultimately a decision based on faith and perhaps on love. And then commit. Our campaign will finish at the end of May, and by then we hope you will have committed to making a pledge to the campaign and to join your fellow parishioners to help improve our campus grounds and build our future. I would suggest that we have maybe an even more important goal than the final dollar amount, and that is to achieve 100% participation from our entire worshiping community. Friends, we can do this. There is no commitment too small, nor is there any commitment too large. If you've already sent your pledge in and you are inspired and now perhaps in a position to do a little bit more, that would be a real blessing. I continue to be amazed at the love I see here at St. Barnabas. I see it every Sunday at church. I see it in my weekly Tay small prayer group, which is really not a group. It's a family with unconditional love for each other. I see it in our fellow parishioners and the work they have done and the work that they are doing on various committees to prepare us for these next steps. When I think of the campaign that we're going to revive now in this post-pandemic era, I have a small addition to how I think we refer to it. I don't think of it as just welcoming the neighborhood. I think of it as welcoming the neighborhood and changing lives. We are changing the lives of our children and their children and beyond. We are changing the lives of our parish members today, all of us, as we continue to show our support for our church and for each other. We are changing the lives of those who we are inviting to join us anew as we continue the mission of making disciples. I invite you all to share in the blessings of our lives together here at St. Barnabas. Let's look back in a few years and marvel at what we've accomplished together. And let's make sure we all are a part of it. Thank you for your support, and may God bless you and your families.